Here we go, quick unboxing video of the new DJI Microphone version 2. Let's go! So, in the box, let's see. Voilà, look at that. Right away, we do have a pull tab and up, we have some kind of soft case. Here, everything is coming out with some user manual here. Alright, and some silica gel here, and that's pretty much all for the box. So let's see, it's already more fancy looking compared to the DJI version 1 with this little pouch slash bag. Here we do have, what's this thing says? That's some, I guess that's some mandatory sticker to tell you what kind of products material this pouch it's made of, and also if you can wash it or iron it and stuff like that. Well, I guess it's mandatory. Let's forget about that for now and see what's inside the pouch. Oh yes, here we go. So it's, I thought it was upside down, I thought it was like that, but actually it's like that. For some reason they put that, the spool tab in the bottom. So it opened like so. Hop, hop. Ta-da! Okay, so we do have again this silica gel in the middle. Here we do have this windproof thingy to reduce the wind noise. 1 and 2. That's the 2 microphone set, of course. So 2 wind blocking system, 2 wind muff. Let's see, we do have a USB to USB-C cable. We do have the classic jack. It's a little bit better quality than the microphone one, the one that was included with the microphone 1 set. So like that, with the right angle here. It's very, it's not as flexible. I mean, you can pose it, if that makes sense. So there we go. It has some kind of wire inside that allows you to pose it the way you want. So it will be useful for some. And now the pièce de résistance, the DJI microphone box itself slash recharging case. That's all for the pouch. It's nice, nice thinking. All right. So here we do have the DJI logo on the top. It's feel metallic or aluminium compared to the other microphone system. The version 1 had plastic charging dock, charging case, while this one feels like aluminium, so more sturdy, I guess. Here we go. For those interested, there's some specification right there in the bottom with some rubber pad here and here, but otherwise everything else is aluminium, metal. That's good. Here we do have a seal, press to unlock, so I guess you have to press the button to open the charging dock, and that, of course, we can remove it now. Here we go. And then we follow the instruction, press the button. It does not pop out. I have to do it myself, but here we go. That's the set. That's the new microphone version 2 from DJI, and they come charged at 50% from factory, obviously. And here are the USB-C adapter or the iPhone adapter, depending on what kind of phone you are using. Of course, when you don't use those microphones as a lavalier microphone, or you can use also this 3.5mm jack cable to connect it to your camera. If you use a DSLR camera with the jack port on its audio jack, you can use that along with this microphone and the receiver. Here, let's pull it out for now. So you will be plugging here on the out, 3.5mm out, here using this cable, and then you put it on your DSLR camera. But otherwise we do have a headset connector as well next to it. The classic little LCD screen here. It has, compared to the version 1, it has like a knob to turn here. So you can select the language. Oh, there we go. English, and then I guess when you're happy you just press. Of course, trying to use the wheel, you can go in the menu like so, but pressing does nothing. Since it's a touch screen, you actually have to click with your finger up on the next arrow here. Now we do have the date, which is correct. So next, the time, you can use the wheel for that, go faster, otherwise you can use your finger up and down, but the wheel will go faster. And here we go, first setup done. Since we are here on the menu, quick walk around on the menu of the receiver. So it's touchscreen, like I said before. So if you go down, here we go. Here we can set up the receiver setting. We're going to use the wheel. We can set up the transmitter here or the general setting. General setting, that's where you're going to set the brightness of your screen here. Up, swap up to come back to the previous menu. Here we do have language that I just set up, and here we have the date and time. Here we have factory reset, and here we have information about the version. That's the version that I'm using right now, firmware version, but it's updatable, so you can update that. It's very easy. I may do a video about that soon, but for now that's the version I'm using with the DJI Microphone version 2. And if you go left, you have the serial number of your unit, and right, you have the transmitter version, firmware version as well. Swap back up to come back. Now we swap back up again, and then we go back to the settings. So here we can set the receiver setting. We do have the mono or stereo mode. So we have mono with a safety track, or stereo. And here we can change left and right or left. For the stereo effect, you choose which one is right and which one is left. We're going to go back to mono, up. That's why I like to use the wheel, because it's more precise than just swapping on the screen with my big finger. But here we do have the recommended camera settings. So here, when you connect the receiver to any of your camera, maybe you can find the model here. So you choose your brand, and then you choose the model, and then you can set up with some preset setting here, right there. So you can select here. There we go. I'm going to connect that to my phone, so I'm just going to leave it at none for now. Up, up. Next setting, we do have the receiver gain. So again, to set up some gain here, you can play with that, and of course adjust with the wheel. Here we go. Once you're happy, you go back up, swapping up. And here we do have the volume of your headphones. So if you want to control the feedback of the volume, you can set up the volume here. So that's only for your headset. It will not affect the receiver or the transmitter, just for your headset volume here. So this setting allows you to power on or off the receiver only, not the transmitter, the receiver only, if it's linked to your camera using the 3.5mm jack port here. So if you connect it to your DSLR camera with this 3.5mm cable, you can set to turn on or off the receiver along with your camera. With this setting, and here we have receiver auto off, so you can program the receiver to turn off automatically after a certain period of time. Just leave it off for now. And that's if you want to link manually another device, another microphone, you can use this menu here. And now back to transmitter settings. So here we do have a low cut filter for those who need one. We have the gain, same thing that the receiver. Transmitter have also some gain, and you have different transmitter gains, so transmitter 1 and transmitter 2. So you can set them separately, which is great. Like I said, with big finger, it's not easy. But here we go. This is going to be interesting. It's the 32 bits float recording, so it's much better quality, but in the same time, it's going to take much more space. So right now, each microphone have about 15 hours of recording time if you use the microphone themselves to record your safety track. But with this enable, you have about 11 hours now. It's reduced to about 11 hours of safety track recording in your microphone itself. Of course, wherever you plug that, it will be unlimited depending on the size of your disk, of your drive in your camera, but the microphone itself will be 11 hours on the safety track recorded inside it. Next setting, we do have the rec stop lock. So it's a good system when you turn that on to allow you to lock the records, the safety track record on the microphone. Because if I press now the record button, it's going to record with the red light now the safety track. But if your talents, without paying attention, press again this button, up, the track stop recording. With this enable, hop, hop, there we go. Now you can start recording with the button record here on your microphone, but when I want to try to stop, it's not working. It keeps recording. So if you talent by mistake press the record button when adjusting the microphone, at least your safety track will not be deleted, will not be stopped until you completely stop here the record. Let's go back here, see it's recording here. So now we are going to stop it here. Right there, you swap up, you access the transmitter which is recording, and you press, and that's it. The recording stop, the safety track recording stop. So it's a good feature right there. Let's go back to the setting. So it was here, and it's here, this rec lock stop. For now, I leave it on off because I'm the only one using a microphone, but you never know. All right, next setting, noise reduction. So again, that's great. You can have a noise reduction or background cancellation, background noise cancellation function. So with this gadget, you just select it on or off here, but you can also select, let's turn it off and I will show you. On the microphone itself, you can also select it here by pressing the on button, the power button. You press it once quickly, like so. Up, now it turns yellowish. That means the noise reduction, the background noise cancellation system is on. If you don't want it anymore, you press again quickly the power button and it comes back to green. Now you don't have the noise cancellation gadget on. And of course, to disable that, because maybe again by mistake someone will press this on off button quickly, so you can just go back on the menu here. Let's go back here, and when you have this gadget here, this setting, you just turn it off, and now it cannot be turned on anymore. If I press quickly the power button, see, it's not working anymore. So up to you if you want to enable or disable this noise reduction via button up in the setting. Next setting, auto record. So basically, as soon as you remove the microphone and the transmitter from the box, it's going to automatically record on the safety track. So you can decide if that's good for you or not. If you are in a hurry, that may be useful for you. So keep that in mind. Storage, that's let you know how much hours you have of storage. So I record nothing, so I still have my 15 hours. But I'm going to use, there we go, this 32, oops. This 32 on, here we go, bit float recording. And now if I go on my storage, we should see 11.2 hours, not anymore 15, because we are losing a little bit of space with the high quality recording. So up to you again, but here you go, you can access your storage, and of course you can also format your storage here, right here. Just swap right, I'm going to format it. And be sure that you download all your recording before you do that. But now it's formatting here the storage inside the microphone itself, inside the transmitter. That's it, confirm. Up, back to setting. And here is vibration notification. So if you turn off all the LED lights on your microphone and you want to know when you start recording, stop recording, etc., it vibrates. And this allows you to turn on or off this vibration, all those little vibration that tells you that you enter that or this mode. So I leave it on, I like the vibration, but you can decide if you like to leave it on or off for yourself. Here is the LED indicator. That means all those LED on and off on the microphone. If that disturb you when you record something, if you record at night or you don't want those LED to blink in your video, you can disable that right here on this LED setting here. And that's just to turn off the transmitter auto off. You can setting that on, so after a while that is not used, your transmitter will just turn off automatically to save battery. So there you go, some setting here to keep in mind. Quick setting, back to normal, and here we go. Of course, you use this little wheel to select what you want, where you want to go, what setting you want to turn on and off. But you can also, instead of clicking with your finger, like I said, big finger sometimes is not easy, you can also use the wheel. You click this red wheel up, and then it's the same like clicking with your finger to go in the setting, and to go back you still have to swap up. So could be useful. Use this little shuttle to navigate, and then when you are on the setting you like, you just press it and you access it, and then you have to use your finger. Also, something else interesting to know about this setting and this little shuttle button, without going in any menu, you can also set the gain of your microphone, your transmitter, and your receiver. So you just use the shuttle, you press the button. See, now you have a yellow rectangle over the transmitter setting on the top of the screen, and now we can, let's press it again, it has a timeout, and now we can set the gain of the microphone of the transmitter plus or minus. And if I press it again, now I'm going to set the gain of the receiver. So without going into the menu, you have a quick way to set the gain of the transmitter and receiver when you are on the go. That could be useful. Alright, so here are some port there, the charging ports to charge in the dock, and USB-C if you want to just charge with the USB-C cable, you can do that here. And here is the little door trap for the adapter for the phone. So here put this little door back if you just want to use it with the 3.5mm here jack. Otherwise, if you want to use it with your phone, you can use this adapter in the back, and it has a cold shoe here on the bottom to allow you to mount it on the top of your camera much easily. There you go. So that's the version 1 didn't have that. It was just this block. So I don't know if it could be annoying when using with the phone or not. We'll have to find out, but otherwise, yep, that's the receiver. Let's see, let's put one microphone out. So it turned on right away when you pull it out from the box. I like the fact that it's transparent. Here you can see a little bit of the circuitry inside with the logo here. So it does have a record button, USB-C here ports, the power LED here, and then the power button and the link button. On the top we do have the microphone here with the 3.5mm connector for your lavalier. If you have a lavalier microphone you want to just carry and use that as a transmitter, you can do that as well. And of course the classic magnet in the back with the clamp. It's very strong, so that's good. Oops, and I pressed the button, of course, to do something. I press the record button. There we go, if you want to record with the internal memory of the microphone. Alright, so here we go, and the clip here. Alright, so microphone 1 and 2 and the receiver right there. Also, something important to note, it's like once you put this adapter in the back of the receiver, you have the issue now of storing this little plastic door that protect those connector. And where are you going to put that? It's not fitting, from what I can see, it's not fitting here. I tried to put it on the slot that I'm using right now of the USB-C adapter, but it's quite loose, so it's not really fitting there. No matter how I try, so there is no real spot in the case to fit that. So I had another idea. Just using the pouch that comes with the user manual from the microphone up, I'm putting the door here with the user manual, close back the bag, and this, at least I know where the door is now, so not going to lose it. Hop. Of course, when you pop them back in the charging dock, they charge right away, and they tell you even how long they are for, like 15 hours, even like half charge apparently, so that's great. So here we go. Nice thinking about the lock system, because the version 1 the top can open very easily, so that's nice to have put this lock here, otherwise you do that and all your microphone fall in your backpack and stuff like that, so that's great. And of course, to recharge the case in the back, and here when you open it, it will let you know the charge status of the case, always 50% charge from factory. Have to fully charge the case, of course, with the microphone before the first use. But here you guys, that was a quick unboxing video, first look of this new DJI version 2 microphone. I know I'm a bit late to the party, but I wanted to do it since I just got those microphone, and I thought that this video could be useful for some of you. Alright, thanks for watching, see you next time, bye bye. And that's a microphone test. 1, 2, 3, je parle normalement. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Voilà, DJI microphone test without the noise cancelling in the background. So DJI microphone test. Voilà, là, blah, 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 blah. DJI microphone test without noise cancelling in the background. Without the noise cancelling. And now we'll press the noise cancelling button if I can find it. Here we go. Ok, maintenant je suis avec noise cancelling. Now it's noise cancelling on. Background noise should be cancelled. Noise cancelling on. No background noise. Stay silent a little bit. Okay. And that's it.